Menopause Without Mom, A Journey You Never Expected to Take Alone, by Kenyatta Gray. It's not something you really think about until you think about it. There comes a moment when you realize you've quietly arrived at a chapter your mother once lived through, only this time, she's not here to walk you through it. You remember her hand fan, the jokes about power surges, maybe even her sleepless nights. Back then, it was something you observed from the outside, something she handled with grace, humor, or quiet endurance, and now it's your turn. Except this time, there's no one to whisper to about the strange changes, the uninvited heat waves, the emotional whirlwinds that arrive without warning. No one to compare notes with about what's normal and what's not. Menopause, already such a personal passage, becomes even more tender when the one woman you'd most trust to talk about it is gone. You realize that this stage of life isn't just about hormones. It's also about lineage, memory, and the ache of missing the woman who showed you how to become one. But even in her absence, there are ways to find grounding, to honor her, care for yourself, and create community around this unspoken transition. Here are 5 meaningful and slightly unconventional ways to navigate menopause without mom. 1. Create a mother-daughter journal. Even though she's not physically here, you can still have the conversation. Write to her your questions, your frustrations, the small victories when you get through a hot flash without tears. Write as if she's listening, because in some way, she still is. This journal becomes a bridge between generations and a place to lay down what words can't hold in conversation. 2. Build a wisdom circle of trust. You don't need many people, just 1 or 2 women you feel emotionally safe with. Women who don't need small talk before real talk. Create a space to share the messy middle of this season, the body changes, the fatigue, the humor. Sometimes we wait for community to find us, but in this season, you get to build your own. 3. Lean into education, not isolation. Menopause isn't a mystery, but it can feel like one when we go through it alone. I've leaned on educational videos, medical podcasts, and honest creators who make this transition feel less lonely. Knowledge doesn't erase the emotions, but it gives them context. Understanding what your body's doing helps you meet it with compassion, not confusion. 4. Treat your body like a student, not a stranger. This phase isn't a betrayal, it's your body relearning balance. Listen for its new rhythms. What foods make you feel steady? What routines calm your heart rate or ease your sleep? Instead of resisting the changes, experiment with them. Let curiosity replace judgment. 5. Create a comfort ritual. For me, that's been a warm bath, soft light, maybe a scoop of my own handmade foot soak, something that tells my nervous system you're safe. For you, it might be gardening, music, or a nightly cup of tea. Think of it as a quiet dialogue with your body, a daily reminder that you're still learning how to mother yourself. Menopause without mom is layered. It's physical, yes, but it's also emotional and spiritual. It's the strange realization that you've crossed into a stage she once knew intimately, one she'd probably smile about now, saying, "See, that's what I was talking about." So when you find yourself fanning your face and laughing through a flash, maybe pause for a moment. Smile back at her memory. In some way, you're continuing her story, carrying her through this season, the same way she once carried you.